Okay, well, in this room are a collection of work from different periods to different themes that I've gone through. So this one, for instance, I work a lot in Madrid, which was the home of Goya, and this is taken from a drawing called The Giant. He was very much ahead of his time in the kind of work that he did. This is from a series of the Kintsugi, which I've done a lot of sculptures on, in 3D sculptures, showing the breaks, whether in the surface of the sculpture or, in this case, in a painting, where the cracks are repaired by, in this case, staples, which are stronger than the break. So the idea being that the break makes things stronger than they were in the beginning. So just to embrace that, and that's the Kintsugi philosophy. In other pieces, these are bears, which I probably would be known well for. This particular one is from a series I did in the works of the German philosopher Schopenhauer, and his idea being that life isn't as much between pain and happiness, because happiness is a transitory period between pain and boredom. They are the two things one cannot endure. People sometimes feel, I suppose, happiness is the opposite to pain. In fact, it's the journey between one and the other is the happiness form. As he's walking from here to here, that's the happiness. I've done a number of works based on the poetry of the American poet Emily Dickinson. I love the simplicity of her words and the focus on every individual comma. And how she expresses herself, I find just wonderful, and that's based on that poem, Hope is a Thing with Feathers. This is also in the Kintsugi with the breaks and the staples. This is in white bronze, and this is a rocking horse. You can see it's a wooden horse, and there are the lines of, so it's an old-fashioned wooden horse. So he would have been on this rocker for probably too long. The daily grind of life, for whatever reason, sometimes people change careers or change what they're doing in life. And to break free of that, there's just a feeling of exhilaration by that is just so wonderful. And I want to express that with the rocking horse going over and back. And this is his time of freedom. Broken Heart pieces, which is on the Kintsugi series. These are also in bigger ones outside. These are in crystalline resin with bronze staples. This is bear pulling his memories behind him, how they're constantly with him. So even though this is a bear, how we constantly, based, I suppose for me, on the writings of Proust, that we always have our childhood memories. They are with us forever, and the importance of the sanctity of childhood. This here is in white bronze and yellow standard bronze. So this is also on the Kintsugi, and we break it and put it back together. So the finished object, it has, for me, more character than just the original piece with the repairs. So it's, for me, more character and stronger.